Manuel Vega was born on April 28, 1983, in the small town of Pinar del Rio, Cuba, a region that is known for its rich baseball tradition. From an early age, Vega showed a natural talent for the sport, much like many young boys growing up in Cuba, where baseball is not just a game, but a way of life. His father, who was a former amateur player, played a key role in nurturing his passion for the sport. It didn't take long for Vega to demonstrate an impressive combination of power and finesse that made him stand out among his peers. Vega's early exposure to the sport came through his local youth baseball teams, where he quickly gained attention for his powerful bat and strong arm. He spent countless hours training, focusing on perfecting his swing, footwork, and understanding of the game. It was clear that he had the potential to play at a higher level, and by the time he was a teenager, he was already considered one of the top young prospects in his region. At the age of 16, Vega joined the Pinar del Rio youth team, which was one of the most respected and competitive baseball teams in Cuba. His performances caught the attention of scouts, and it wasn't long before he was promoted to the professional league. Joining the Serie Nacional, Cuba's top-tier baseball league, marked the beginning of his professional career. His debut at such a young age was a sign of the immense potential that was recognized in him early on. Rise in the Serie Nacional. Vega's rise to prominence in Cuba's Serie Nacional was swift. After a few seasons with Pinar del Rio, his performance on the field began to stand out. Initially, he was known for his solid defensive abilities, playing in the outfield, but it was his offensive prowess that quickly made him a fan favorite. His power and consistency at the plate made him a key player for Pinar del Rio. And soon he was regarded as one of the league's top prospects. In his early years, Vega played a vital role in the team's success, providing a strong bat in the middle of the lineup. His combination of speed and power made him a constant threat to opposing pitchers. His defensive skills were also impressive, earning him a reputation as one of the best all-around players in the league. However, it was his exceptional hitting ability that truly set him apart from others. By his mid-20s, Vega had already developed into a feared hitter, regularly competing for the league's top spots in batting average and home runs. Vega's consistent performances in the Serie Nacional caught the attention of the national team selectors. He made his first appearance for the Cuban national team in 2005, an honor that few players achieve at such a young age. His inclusion in the national team marked the beginning of his international career and further solidified his reputation as one of the top players in Cuban baseball. Peak of career. Dominance in Cuban baseball. The peak of Manuel Vega's career came in the late 2000s and early 2010s, when he was recognized as one of the premier hitters in Cuban baseball. His explosive bat, combined with his defensive versatility, made him a complete player who could impact the game in multiple ways. Vega's power at the plate was particularly remarkable. His ability to drive the ball to all fields, coupled with his ability to make contact consistently, made him one of the most feared hitters in the league. One of Vega's standout seasons came in 2009, when he led the Serie Nacional in home runs, with an impressive 35 long balls. This performance was a testament to his power and ability to perform at the highest level. During this season, he also batted for a solid average of .320, further establishing himself as one of the best all-around players in the league. His consistency, both offensively and defensively, made him a standout player for Pinar del Rio and a fan favorite across Cuba. In addition to his individual success, Vega played a key role in leading Pinar del Rio to multiple championships during his career. He helped the team win the Cuban National Series titles in 2010 and 2011, two of the most significant achievements of his career. His leadership on the field, combined with his impressive hitting, made him a cornerstone of Pinar del Rio's lineup and a central figure in the team's success during these years. International success and achievements. Vega's success was not limited to Cuba. His performances in international tournaments further solidified his place as one of the top players in the world. One of the highlights of his international career came during the 2006 World Baseball Classic, when he represented Cuba on the global stage. Although Cuba finished as runners-up in the tournament, Vega's performances were notable. He showcased his ability to perform under pressure and contributed to Cuba's strong showing in the tournament. In addition to the World Baseball Classic, Vega played a crucial role in the 2009 Baseball World Cup, where he helped Cuba win the gold medal. His leadership, combined with his offensive production, was instrumental in Cuba's success at the event. His ability to perform on the international stage earned him respect from baseball fans worldwide and further elevated his reputation as a top-tier player. Throughout his career, Vega was a consistent presence on the Cuban national team, participating in numerous international tournaments and exhibitions. He continued to represent Cuba in global competitions, cementing his place as one of the top players of his generation. His combination of power, contact hitting, and leadership made him a key figure for Cuba both domestically and internationally. Main achievements. Manuel Vega's career was filled with numerous individual and team achievements that solidified his legacy as one of the top players in Cuban baseball history. Some of his key accomplishments include multiple batting titles. Vega won several batting titles throughout his career, showcasing his consistency and skill at the plate. His ability to hit for both average and power made him one of the most well-rounded hitters in the league. Home run leader. In 2009, Vega led the Serie Nacional in home runs with 35, a performance that showcased his tremendous power. His ability to hit for both average and power made him one of the league's most dangerous hitters. Cuban National Series titles. Vega played a crucial role in helping Pinar del Rio win multiple Cuban National Series championships, including titles in 2010 and 2011. His leadership and offensive contributions were instrumental in these victories. Gold medal at the Baseball World Cup. 2009. Vega was part of the Cuban national team that won the gold medal at the 2009 Baseball World Cup. His performance during the tournament was key to Cuba's success. World Baseball Classic appearance. 2006. Vega represented Cuba in the 2006 World Baseball Classic, helping the team reach the final and contributing to their strong showing in the tournament. International recognition. Vega's performances on the international stage earned him recognition as one of the best hitters in the world, further solidifying his reputation as a top-tier player. Decline and retirement. As Manuel Vega entered his 30s, his career began to experience a natural decline. Injuries, along with the effects of age, started to take a toll on his once elite athleticism. Despite his physical challenges, Vega remained a respected and effective player for Pinar del Rio, but his numbers began to decrease gradually. By the early 2010s, Vega was no longer the dominant force he once was, and younger players began to emerge in the Cuban League. As his performance on the field slowed, Vega made the decision to retire from professional baseball in 2014, bringing an end to a remarkable career that spanned nearly 2 decades. Despite his retirement, Vega's impact on Cuban baseball remained profound, and he was remembered as one of the country's most beloved players.